Zero, man.
Zero.
The car there. That's how much we come on up. See, they step in dead right in front of the stall.
What the bakla tagwan niya so? Si wall. Bakla.
Why man, them chew down one more man again, you know. Christiana hot, brother. Just a while ago, them say about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, man. And I told man, somewhere in I told, you know. I'm not sure exactly how it, but we just getting news. Yeah, man, me there for the earth, man, me there come from down at Appleton, yeah. Some molasses. I want to tell you, say, I did me there on a car, look while, and somebody, I tell me, say, one next stabbing go on a Christiana, look while, man, did again. Right in the town. You see me? Two, somebody did a Christiana in the morning. God, Christiana bloody.
It's like Mr. Data war, the Grim Reaper walk through the town now. The Grim Reaper then at the place and move around, man. The Grim Reaper decides to come make up for all last times, you get me? Sleepy town of Mandeville and the sleepy town of Christiana. All Spaldings, the whole place cause Spaldings did it on porn hub. But trust me, the Christiana broke out that way, they kinda, you know, heartening style. Not to the lie.
Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. This one is called Crime of Passion. What crime of passion means, usually when persons get taken away by their partner, it is because that partner pretty much came to their wits' ends. Not to say that it is justified, but they are going to do you all sorts of despicable stuff. The way that they take you out is going to be very, very bad. I am speaking about an incident that took place in a place called Coral Springs, that is just north of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that is in United States of America, where it is confirmed that a wife, 45-year-old Denise Malcolm, picture on the screen, took away her husband. I think he is 52 or 54, somewhere within that region. Based on the information is that one of the 14-year-old twin boys called Popo heard all sorts of loud explosion in the house. Called the Popo. When the Popo came, they saw Mr. Malcolm laying on the floor in a pool of his own, blood. As a matter of fact, it is said that when the Popo came on the scene of the crime, they heard a next loud explosion after the 14-year-old had called him and told him exactly what transpired within the house. The court documentations are now in. And this is based on interview, question and answer that was done with the wife, Denise, and the Popo. Based on what she said, they've been having all sorts of problems because of this man's cheatings and lies. And she has come to her wit's end and she decided that she is going to end it all. Now, people, before I get into that, I want you to look at both persons' picture. Look at this lady's face. This is a face of stress. This is a face of depression. This is a face of somebody that it seems as if has been having a whole bunch of sleepless nights. She has been tormented by this man. And people, I am no sorts of expert on this, but me just as say, she does not look too happy. This is not just a one-day sadness face. This is years up on top of years of stress and distress. So based on the question and answer that she had with the Popo, she told him that, listen, I've been talking to this man for many, many years. It has been going on for a little while. We have a child, 14-year-old. He is from Jamaica. They did not specify whether the wife is from Jamaica, but I am assuming that she is. This has been going on for years. I talk to him nights. Him come home. Some night him don't even come home. The last thing that happened is based on the fact that we were having some sorts of heated arguments. And then I decided that means I should pretty much confess to the takeaway of her husband, which everybody know, including the kids that saw everything in intricate details. We were having a heated argument, and I guess he did not give the answers that she wanted. As a matter of fact, after the son had called the popo, it is said that these sons were held. This man was holding the kids right now in arms and at the clutch of his arms. And then the wife was still asking him all sorts of questions. And he gave the wrong answer. That is the last explosion that the popo heard when they came into the premises. Now, people, based on what they are saying, this is premeditated. She was charged officially with first-degree murder. Now, people, I don't know the circumstances. The popo did not give it. The court documentation did not give it. But I am assuming, on top of the cheating, on top of the lies, this lady might have filed for this man. Because based on what we heard, is that he used to work at the Jamaica Observer, and then he migrated to the United States. So I am assuming that maybe this lady filed for this man, and that is why she was pretty much so upset, because she felt as if she got some sorts of stab in the back. No sorts of loyalty after what she thought she did. Now, people, the sad thing is that these people have 2 kids, twin boys at that, 14-year-old at the time. That means that they've been together for in excess of a decade. So based on what I am seeing, it seems as if what was sweet at one time became sour, became bitter. And it ended in the bitter end of this man. Now, people, here's my advice to men out there. A lot of women been complaining on all sorts of platform. Them come at Jamaica, meet man. The man was so charming at first. Them filed for him come up. It is as if he showed a polar opposite side. All he wanted was the opportunity. As a matter of fact, I've even heard of a lot of instances in which people come at the people in place, then lazy, them now want to work, and even carrying a woman in the bedroom in which this couple used to be at. People may just say, you have to understand the type of person that you're with. And I am not going to say people must cheat, but me just say, if you cannot be good, be very careful. If you know, say, you have a woman, especially in a state such as Florida, which is a gun state, that means that you don't have any sorts of criminal record. You can just walk into the gun store, present your driver's license or any sorts of government ID, do some sorts of background check. Within a day or so, you can get that tool. So therefore, you have it to defend your property and your family, your kids. However, that same tool can turn around and be used in an illegal way, which is exactly what transpired. So you hear what the lady say, or you heard what the son told the popo. He was caught up a couple of times. When they came on the scene, the argument was still continuing while he was clutching onto his 2 14-year-old twin boys. She asked him a question, and the answer that he gave was not the right answer. So therefore, like the saying goes, whenever your hand is in the lion's mouth, make sure you're careful how you take it out. It seems as if he gave the wrong answers, because based on what this lady was saying, she was going to also take him out and then take care of herself. But the argument continued, and he kept giving all the wrong answers, and that is what caused him to eventually get that FATAL, pie up, point blank and period. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is based on a buzzing topic all over social media, where it is said that a young lady from St. Catherine graduates of St. Jago High School with at least 10 subjects, all grade 1 and grade 2. Immediately after leaving school, she went to Philadelphia, that is in the United States of America. However, she got involved in some sorts of gang activity, with the one order to be specific. Not only was she just a gangstress in the gang, she was also an equal participant in all sorts of pie up, robbery, torture, you name it. The specifics of what the one order clansman do in a Spanish town, carrying on the old-time tradition. Based on the information, it is said that she was wanted by the Popo for all sorts of pie up. She was on Philadelphia's most wanted list, along with a couple of her compatriots. They've been involved in all sorts of extra gang activity, gang versus gang. Gang versus gang, meaning the opposition, and then buck up a couple of days to be specific, on the 4th of September 2024, allegedly. It is said that after the pie up, she herself, along with other persons, were conned up. She received at least 11 conning, mostly in the chest, the upper torso, mostly in the face. She was rushed. Actually rushed like how them rush people. 2-2s you call emergency paramedics, them dead upon the clock. However, too late was the call. It is said that she succumbed to her injuries. Now people like me say, I heard about this on TikTok and other social media platform. So like I always say, if you hear it on social media, that means that it must be true. No, believe half of what you see, half of what you hear. Because what I did, I went on social media and I checked for myself, and I could not find any sorts of information, meaning pie out, meaning the name I did not see. Not going to say it did not happen, but what I also noticed is that a couple of the pictures that I see saying that this is her were pictures that I've seen on social media before. However, if this is true or not, the message is still the same, and my message is this. What would lead a young lady with 10 subjects, that means she is pretty bright, to leave from Jamaica, go to United States? If you leave from Jamaica and is an average person, you can make it. If you leave from Jamaica with 10 subjects, you will definitely make it. Chances are guaranteed. However, because of hype, because of bad company, it pretty much would lead her astray. So if this is indeed true, condolences to the family that brought up their child in a very good way. However, she was led astray. She liked the gangster lifestyle. She liked the hype. She liked the quick money. So even though she probably had, well, not probably, she had the brain to become something, anything that she so chose, 10 subject is no sort of normal feat. She chose the wrong thing. And a lot of young ladies, just like Moesha, did the same thing and end up the same way. So therefore, next patient, same treatment. Sad to say, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, back in the days, there was a popular song. The lyrics go something like this. Me never know country people so nice. Them sweeter than sugar and them sweeter than rice. Well, people, that is a couple of decades ago. Things have changed drastically for the worse. You can't trust nobody, no sorts of friend, family. You can't trust no sorts of shadow after dark. There was a man known as Chun, picture on the screen as I speak. Him come from one of them country era. Him have a whole heap of friend, very sociable person. Everybody like him, well, so he thought. But it seems as if Chun would have buck up in some luck. He meet a lady from Canada and she kind of floss him out. Give him nice clothes, cologne, vehicle, all of that stuff. Married to him and said that she was going to take him to Canada to live. Make him migrate from the stress of Jamaica. The same friend that we used to have. Him and them used to spar, smoke together, drink together, eat food together. Them start get jealous, and it seems as if them slip something in him food or in him spliff and make him kind of mad out. They were happy then, them start to say, you know, say Chun, we used to hype, used to call a waste man, used to go on like him better than we. After I meet this girl, you know, she say mad out. Family and some good friends catch him, carry him in, make him get some sorts of medication. When him dep on him meds, him alright. However, him start go back again. Start with the smoking and the drinking. This time, they not only mad him, them pretty much limb him up all over him body, all over him hand. Because of YouTube's policy, I cannot show it. It was very bad. As a matter of fact, one of the chap that made him get right across him nose, it is said that the nose gone and then the BLOOD leaked back down in him lungs, and that was the fatal thing. Moral of the story is this. It is called GHETTO, or one of those not so uppity neighborhood. Whenever you can, get the FUCK out as soon as possible. So get out as soon as possible. Because the same friends, everybody is always alright with everybody when everybody is on one level. But as soon as you start to rise up the ladder, like them say, snake and ladder, like them say, crab in a barrel, and that is exactly what happened as it pertains to Chun from country. Point blank and period.